Good morning, everybody. I'm still getting my watch list ready, so bear with me. How's everything on the stream? Does it look okay? So what's up, guys? There's two people here. How's the stream look? It's telling me it has a yellow signal, so it means it's okay. It's not great. Is it laggy? Okay, so the first one I'm really watching is SNCR. This one's pushing up in a decent way. It's high. It was at $13.85. It's sitting at $13.35 now. So we'll see if that one can push over and break that after hours and pre-market high to see if it can run a little bit today. XXII is gapping up a little bit. It's not a huge gap up as well, but it's a gap up nonetheless. HMNY is up a little bit over yesterday's high. It reached $15.31. It's currently at $14.60, so it's not over yesterday's high now, but it did bounce over that during after hours. So we'll see what it does. MNKD is moving up a little bit so far as well. And I'm still building my watch list, so we'll see what we can find. Yeah, guys, so how's the quality? Is it good? Is there any lag? Can you hear me well? All right, good. So it's perfect. All right, good, Chai. All right, so I'm still building my watch list. We'll see what I can find. Let's see. You're in web class, Chai. So Chai, what you really want to do is, you want to get in right when it breaks this pre-market high right here, okay? No talking in class, Chai. So do y'all want to see me trade live after the market opens? I'm debating on it. I probably will. Maybe for the first 10 or 15 minutes at least. We'll see. I'm also looking at APHB. You can see it here. It's gapping up a little bit. I might replace MNKD with that. I guess I'm watching AVEO as well. DELT, maybe. Maybe iTech, but it's gapping down a little bit. We'll see what that one does. Good morning, Marwan. Okay, so the ones I'm watching today are SNCR, XXII, HMNY, APHB, MNKD, AVEO, ATHX, DELT, and ITEK. Alright, so SNCR is probably my biggest watch. It's up the most, it's moving the most in after hours. In pre-market, this one's moving a decent amount so far this morning. We'll see if it can break. It's had a little bit of resistance here at this 1350 point. You can see it got rejected there and there in pre-market. Here as well. And so we'll see if it can break over that 1350 point and continue that push up. Good morning, Kay. We'll see what this one can do. It's not that busy of a morning for a Friday. Hopefully we get some runners. There's not too much moving in pre-market this morning. Not a ton of volume. We'll see. We still have time. Let me see if I can scan, see what I can find. Alright, do y'all see anything moving? What's on y'all's list this morning? I got SNCR, XXII, HMNY, APHB, MNKD, AVEO, ATHX, DELT, and ITEK. SNCR is my biggest watch, though. It's moving the most in after hours. This gap up is pretty big, though. We'll see if it might give up some of it and try to fill this big gap right here. You know, it's $3 gap so far from 13.51 to 10.50, and so we'll see. We'll see what it does. It might try to drop some and wash out, so be careful if you're thinking about going long, but it could possibly push up as well. You never really know. And we'll see what it does. XXI is gapping up a little bit. It's not a huge gap, but I'd rather it not be too big, because a lot of times when they're too big, it'll wash out at the open. And so this one's at $13.65. It closed at about $3.09, and so $3.07. And so we'll see what this one does as well. APHB, it's at 126 now. I want to see it push up and break that 135 point right around the open. If it can do that, I might jump in looking for it to break that $0.50 at 150. HMNY, I'm just going to be watching this one to see if it's going to push like it did yesterday and the day before and the day before. So we'll see if this one starts moving again. A little bit more tricky of a stock to trade, but it, you know, moved really nicely yesterday. So we'll see what it does. Looks like XXII is starting to test that pre-market high at 385 too. It's moving up. It's about at 370 now. So we'll see what that one does. Looks like SNCR broke that $0.50 at the 1350s. We'll see if that one can keep pushing up. I want to look at the daily chart on this one. See what the daily chart is like. That's a tough daily chart. We'll see what this one does. That's a tough daily chart. This one might wash out at the open. I'll still watch it, but you got to be careful with it. That's a rough daily chart on SNCR. CRSPK. Alright, I'll look at CRSP. Yeah, there's just not a ton of volume. It's gapping up some, and it might move. You never really can tell. There's just not that much volume. All of yesterday, each 1 minute candle never really got more than 7,000 shares, which isn't that much at all. It's very low volume overall for this stock in general. It's gapping up a little bit, but the volume's just not there in after hours. In pre-market, there's just no volume. And so, you know, well, it could move. I won't say it won't, but it's just not my cup of tea. I like really active stocks in pre-market and after hours. So we'll see what it does. XXII is starting to push up still. It broke over that $3.70 point for a second, but then it got bounced back down. SNCR is starting to push back up, getting closer and closer to that after hours and pre-market high at 1385. So we'll see what that one will do too. HMNY is not having a ton of volume in after hours or pre-market relative to how it was this last week, but it's been running a little bit every day, so we'll see what this one does as well. Good morning, LB. What's up, man? Ooh. So I'm watching LB, I'm watching SNCR, XXII, HMNY, APHB. I'm keeping an eye on ATHX. It doesn't have a ton of volume either, but it's right around the high of yesterday, so we'll see what it does. MNKD might move a little bit. We'll see what that one does. I'm watching AVEO as well, but you can see AVEO's chart's kind of ugly for this gap up. It had this big push up to 495, but then it gave most of it back. And so, you know, it's gapping up a little bit relative to where it closed here at 395, but we'll see if it keeps pushing up. It's at 418 now. It's just got this big, you know, washout after it tried to gap up. So we'll see. You mean the stocks that, like, what's that one? Like CRSPK? Or you mean stocks like AVEO? Sometimes AVEO will try to fill that gap from the big push up and then the washout. Sometimes stocks like that will, but it's still not a pretty chart. It might try to fill it for a second, but it might get washed back out. You never really can tell. Oh yeah, GIGA. I did forget to add that one. That is a must. I'm going to replace that with this. See, this one's similar to AVEO. Had this big push, but it's holding over $1. So that's the most important thing with the Giga, with GIGA, is that it's holding over $1. So we'll see what that one does too. Oh, weird. So XXI got rejected over here in the 370s, so that one didn't move much. Yeah, I want to see GIGA hold over this $1 point. You know, it can dip back down and hit all the way to 92 cents, but if it drops under that, I really don't like it. We'll see if it can hold, though, and keep pushing up. Alright, let's see. I'm checking stock twits now to see what's moving. Let's see, they say ABEO. ABEO is moving a little bit. DCIX. Yeah, DCIX is gapping up a little bit for a cheap stock. Let's see. It had this big push to 85. It could make another run, you never know. It's having abnormal relative after hours and pre-market volume, so we'll see what that one will do as well. I can add that one to notes that I'm watching as well, DCIX. Yeah, so that is a low floater. Really low float. So yeah, that one has the power to move a lot then, you know, just because a small share size can, not small, but small relative shares bought from compared to other higher float stocks will make this thing move much more. And so we'll see what happens. Let's see what else I'm watching. Let's see, RYTM. Maybe. FLXN maybe. PRTK. OME. ABEO. No. Cost. Win. Nope. Don't like those. ELGX maybe. ELGX is gapping up a little bit. No volume though. IMGN's washing out a little bit. I know IDXG ran a little bit yesterday. Yeah, IDXG looks okay. If it breaks over this 169 point, it could run. It's at $1.67 now, so we'll see what that one does. KDMN's moving a little bit. KDOV. KTOV, it has low relative volume, but we'll see if that one can push up too. It's gapping up a little bit. Yeah, Axon's moving a little bit too. We'll see. I think I'll probably stick to watching XXII right around the open though. And let's see. I'll watch KTOV on this my right monitor. Stick with HNNY on that one. Good morning, Graham, if you're listening. Okay, so SNCR is starting to test that pre-market and after hours high. We'll see what that one will do. It's reached 1370. It got rejected there, though. 1385. I'm going to go ahead and draw a... I'm going to draw a line right here. We'll see if that one can test that pre-market high right there. We'll see if that one keeps pushing up, testing it. Yeah, it looks like XXII couldn't break this point right here either, this 1375 mark. It's had a little bit of resistance there in pre-market. You can see it got rejected here at the same spot as well. So we'll see if it can hold over this support right here. We'll see if that one can hold over there. Okay, so it looks like SNCR had buyout talks with Series. Giga had good news as well. AVEO had good news as well. So we'll see. Let's say Capper's moving. Yeah, Capper's moving a little bit. That one has better volume this morning. So you can check out CAPR. It's moving some. It reached the 323s, got rejected back down, but it's having a decent amount of volume so far in pre-market this morning. Gotta add level 2 to all my charts. I reset it so I can figure out how to play Tetris on here. So there we go. There's not many shorts. All right, yeah, look at CAPR. It's starting to push up in a decent way as well. GIGA dropped under $1, so I don't know how I feel about it if it can't hold. That crucial point with GIGA is at 92 cents, so we'll see if it can hold over that. CAPR is starting to push up nicely, reaching $3.11 right now. And so I kind of wish I could trade this thing in pre-market on UStock. I can't trade pre-market on UStock, but it might be a good entry now to get in and put a stop loss right around $3 for a decent risk-reward trade. We'll see what that one does. Chai, how do you pronounce your name? It's not Chai, it's Chi. Is it Chi or Chai? I always just thought it was Chai. I just pronounce it Chai, you know. It's not Chai? Man, I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Chai, help me out, man. Tell me how to say your name, bro. Explain it to me. How do I pronounce it? It's Chi. You pronounce your... Oh, it's Chi. Okay. I always thought it was chai. Like the tea. Like a chai latte. You know? But it's Chi. Like you have good chi. Okay. I got it. Sorry, man. Sorry I've been butchering your name this whole time. Chi. Man, dude, it's going to be hard for me to change it now. I've been thinking it was chai for like the last like year and a half, bro. Now I got to change it to chi. Man. Yeah. Sorry, Chi. Man, it's going to be tough for me to change it, to be honest. I've been thinking it was chai this whole time. You know? Man. Who knew? Mind-blowing, man. Alright, so there's not a ton of volume. It's Friday. CAPR is moving a little bit. SNCR is pushing up some. XXII is pushing up some. GIGA did. I don't know if it's going to hold over $1. We'll see. It's at 96 cents now. NETE is at 825. Its high of yesterday was at 855. So we'll see if that one can push back up. What else? KTOV is moving a little bit. Decent volume, but we'll see if it holds it. If it holds over 2, might be a decent long play. It found some support here. We'll see what happens with this one. Alright, guys. 19 minutes. CAPR is starting to run, it looks like. We'll see if it can break that previous high. And at that $13.14 mark, we'll see if it can break that. Well, Chai John is also one of the most common names in the world, Actually, I like Chi, though. Chi's a cool name, because I have a very, generic name. Chi's cooler. But, yeah, I didn't know how to say it. I thought it was Chai. All right, so ALQA is gapping down. So we'll see what this one does. They say ROKU is moving too. Yeah, ROKU is gapping up a little bit, guys, as you can see here. We'll see what that one does. CAPR is pushing up nicely, as you can see here. See if it tests that 325 high. If it can break over that, it might be a decent play. We'll see. Everybody that's in this room, make sure you hit that like button on this video. It helps it get the most exposure possible. Man, look at CAPR. That thing is pushing up big. It's at 320s now. So CAPR is one I'm for sure watching this morning. I'll watch SNCR, but like I said, the daily on SNCR isn't great. So we'll see what that one does. Shitrade Chai, that's how he pronounced it. That's kind of messed up. Driving around on his orange Lambo, mispronouncing your name. Look at CAPR, man. I see. That's why I said it might be a good entry in pre-market. I said that right around $3.10, just because it's a good risk-reward trade. And man, that thing is pushing up big. It's at 328 now. So I'm for sure going to be watching CAPR at the open to see if that one starts pushing up. Roku's gapping up a little bit. May watch it. XXII. If it can hold over this 350 point, I like it. And SNCR, maybe watch it if it breaks this pre-market high. We'll see. We'll see what that one does. Roku, it's been on a kind of crazy few days, having this big move after its IPO and then washing out for the rest. Still, it's over $20, so that's the big point Roku has to hold, is over this $20 point. We'll see what that one does. Giga, K, he said Giga's gaining volume. Yeah, it broke back over $1, which is a good sign. We'll see what that one does. We'll see if it starts to push. So yeah, I'm watching CAPR. That's probably my main watch this morning. It has just the biggest movers. It's moved the most so far in pre-market for me this morning. SNCR looks decent, but its daily chart isn't great. Let's look at CAPR's daily chart. Yeah, I mean, it has this room here. So if it drops below 281, I would get out, but let's see. We have a little bit of room to $4. We'll see what that one does as well. So CAPR is one I'm for sure watching. What else? I'm keeping an eye on HMNY to see if that one can push over 15 around the open, to see what that one will do. What else am I watching? Let's see, CDNA. We'll see what CDNA does. I don't know if I like that one. I like XXI to see if it can hold over this 350 point and keep pushing up. We'll see what that one does. Yeah, if GIGA can stay over $1, it might be a decent, play. We'll see. The volume's not huge. Its big resistance has been at this 92-cent point. And so that's the crucial point for GIGA, is right here. You can see all this previous support it had right here at 92 cents. So if this one can hold over that, it's a safer play for sure. But we'll see what happens with this one. Not a ton of volume so far in after hours. I mean, it's not bad volume for sure, but not that much. So we'll see what that one does. Yep, and then CAPR. This one's having another flag. It broke over this previous high, flagged back down, starting to test that 330s area. We'll see if it can break over that 334. But yeah, that one's having good volume. The high of yesterday was at 335, so that's an important point for that one. So if it can break over 335, might be a good long. Let's see. So we'll see if that one can stay over that 335 point. Yep, there it goes. CAPR is breaking over that high of yesterday. So we'll see what that one will do. Alright guys, it's 8:20, 10 minutes to the open. So do y'all want to see me trade live this morning? Do y'all want to see me trade live? I can, I guess. A little nervous about it, but I can. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me trade live, guys. And you gotta like this video. Oh man. So yeah, CAPR is pushing up decent. We'll see what that one does. But yeah, like I said, let me know in the chat if y'all want to see me trade live this morning. If not, I could just shut it down. I don't know. We'll see. But man, CAPR is on a decent pull. That thing's pushing up nicely. So that next point is at the 350s. We'll see what it does. We'll see what that one does, guys. So I guess nobody wants to see me trade live. Let me know in the chat if you want to see me trade live this morning. I thought everybody would want to, but I haven't heard from anybody, so we'll see. Oh. So CAPR testing that 350 point. get my account ready to stream. Leave iTech. Let's see what RIGL is doing. All right. You tweeted my stream, Lewis. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, I'm just a small YouTube channel, so I'm not going to have a ton of people here, but it's growing a little bit. I have about 600 subscribers right now, maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know, I have to check, but it's growing for sure, you know. I only started actively uploading videos about 2 or 3 months ago, and so CAPR breaking over that $0.50 in the 350s. See, I said that one would be a good pre-market buy at $3.10, so I wish I could trade pre-market. Man, we'll see. So can you hear me? Am I quiet if I'm too far away from the mic? Is it too quiet? All right, let's see. So GIGA couldn't hold over $1K. We'll see what that one does. Who knows? No, Wriggle's a no-go. iTech, maybe. We'll see what that one does. Sorrel. No. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, Lewis. Yeah, well, it'll grow, man. Growing a YouTube channel takes a while. I have another YouTube channel that I've grown, but it just takes a little while. It's kind of a slow grind, especially if you have under 1,000 subscribers. It's just really slow. But you just have to put out daily content, and you know the subscribers will come. But so yeah, there's not going to be a ton of people here in this, but there'll be a decent amount. Yeah, Audrey, I mentioned that one already. TROV. It's gapping up nicely as well. Wow. Actually, I don't think I did mention TROV. I mentioned KTOV. So yeah, TROV. Yeah, I think that one might replace GIGA on my watch. On my first monitor here on the left. That one looks nice. So we'll see what that one does. Okay, so let me get this ready. SNCR. XXII. We'll see if GIGA can keep pushing. SWCH, isn't it IPO, Audrey? Let me see. SWCH. Yeah, it's not showing up on my Thinkorswim. Yeah, that one's not showing up. We'll see. All right. But yeah, I do like TROV, Audrey, so thanks for that one. Thanks, Kay. Yeah, 4 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab something really quick before the open, so I'll be right back, guys. Wish me luck trading today. I'm probably only going to trade for the first 20, maybe 30 minutes, so Okay, so. But yeah, sometimes I'll take a loss on that very first trade. If you watch my video from yesterday, you'll see I took a loss on my first trade. It was only a $2 loss, but we'll see. See, CAPR is bouncing over that $0.50 point. You can see here, it bounced over this 350 point and it bounced back down. It rebounded off of 337. So we'll see if that one can hold over that $0.50. We'll see. It's at 338 now, so it's starting to wash. If it can hold over this support line right here that it had, this is yesterday's high at 336 or 338, then I like it. But if it can't hold over that and starts to wash out, you know, we'll see. I do like TROV to see if it can break that $1.13 point. It's just up a decent amount on the day. It's already up a big percentage from yesterday's close. You know, I think it closed at 70 cents. It's up to $1.04. So it's up 34%. Oh, man. So we'll see what that one does. Oh yeah, Audrey. That's very true. There is no chart on it since it's an IPO. It's opening up today. I forgot about that. We'll have to wait till the open to see if that one moves. I seriously doubt UStock will have that one though. It's just doubtful that they'll have that, but we'll see. There's also ABAC. All right, 1 minute, guys. Let's see what ABAC does, or let's see what CAPR does and TROV. Those are the two I'm watching the most. All right, guys, 30 seconds. "30 seconds, guys." All right, market's open. Let's see if CAPR can break over that $0.50. Let's see. This one starts to push up as well. All right, so CAPR washed out under that high of yesterday's support level. SNCR is starting to push back up. XXII washed out a little bit too. No, maybe not. Maybe it just opened up very low. Let's see. Yeah, Capper washed out under that previous high from yesterday, so I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see if it does a washout long to break this 360 high. That's possible. SNCR looks like it's pushing up some. Yeah, XXII had a nice washout long setup going on, it looks like. Yeah, there goes XXII. We'll see what this one does too. TROV dropped under $1. Gave up some of it. Yeah, CAPR made a big push. We'll see if it can break that 360 point. CAPR and XXII are both struggling with that $0.50. We'll see if it makes that push. MNKD is running, guys. MNKD. So let's see it here. Yep. Nice push. Man, MNKD is running big. Man, limited liquidity on UStock. Why do they do that? It obviously doesn't have that. It obviously has a little bit of liquidity if it's moving in a decent way like that. So I don't know why they did that. There it goes. They took that off. I might hop in here. I don't know. It might drop a little bit. Might be a little bit too late. We'll see. So right now, MNKD is running a little bit. CAPR looks like it broke over that pre-market high. We'll see what that one does. I don't like these big long wicks right here and right here though. That means indecision, so there's not really much telling where it could go. It did break that pre-market high though. Yeah, MNKD washed out. See if it bounces off of this $0.50 right here and pushes back up, it could be nice. But yesterday this one ran a little bit in the morning and then it washed out for a little while as well. So I don't necessarily trust MNKD that much. We'll see what it does. Nice job, Andre. TROV starting to push back up. Yeah, I'm going to get in TROV. Small share size, so minimal risk. There it goes. Try to let that one work for me a little bit. Yeah, TROV had a washout long, so we'll see what that one does. I'll try to give it a little bit of time. Set my stop here for a 450 loss. Alright, so I'm in TROV. I'm going to hold this one to see. Yeah, CAPR gave it back. Gave all of it back. MNKD's building some support over that $0.50 though, so we'll see what that one does. So you're watching my live feed, Chi. Oh man, see then TROV. Alright, so I'm gonna get stopped out at TROV for a $5 loss. Oh well. Small loss, that's why I took small share size. It had that fake out right here. See, this one's just up so much already. I probably shouldn't have gotten in it in the first place. We'll see what it does. I gotta try not to force trades for my live stream. Yeah, MNKD couldn't hold over that $0.50. We'll see what else is moving. Yeah, I don't really like any of these right now, to be honest. How's that GIGA doing? Not great. Not a lot moving, really. Let's say HMNY. Yeah, HMNY is flagging a little bit. If I get in this one, it's going to be a small share size. A lot of crazy volume on HMNY. We'll see what that one does. KNDI is running too. A little bit slower, but it's running nonetheless. I do like that pattern with KNDI. Let me see. Might get in with a small share size, like 30 shares. We'll see. See, on KNDI, it'd be the second 1 minute pullback. Bad. HMNY came all the way back to $15. Under 15, wow. See, that's a sketchy stock right there. I made some money on it yesterday, but it's just, HMNY is always faking people out. It has a lot of false breakouts. And so when a stock acts like that on a regular basis, I usually try to stay away from it. Yesterday, I ended up getting in and making a little bit of money, but I probably shouldn't have, to be honest. Let's see. I'm watching KNDI really closely to see what it does here. Yeah, to be honest, there's just not a ton of volume. iTech looks like it's starting to reverse a little bit. It's got a lot of resistance here at 281, so we'll see if it can break that 281 point. See, I'm tempted to get in KNDI here, but it broke that pattern. I like very small 1 minute pullbacks if it's running. This one, it has two of them, so we'll see what that one does. I'm most likely not going to get in HMNY here. It's too risky. ELGX maybe, but we'll see. CERC. CERC might be starting to turn up a little bit. We'll see what happens. Wow, look at that drop on KNDI. See, I'm glad I didn't get in that one. Look at that drop. Definitely not getting in it now. IDIS may be starting to push up too. Yeah, IDIS has got some nice flags. We'll see what it does at $3. But wow, look at that drop on KNDI. iTech starting to push up. I do like that. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, IDIS and iTech are running now, guys. ITEK and ITUS. But man, look at that KNDI fake out, man. That is a big washout after that big long push. Wow. ODP. Starting to do a similar thing. MNKD. Let me see. Yeah, MNKD gave up some. I made some money on MNKD yesterday, but it gave up some. I don't like this at all. It gave up all of that gain so far. It might be a good short under 520. We'll see what that one does. ROKU, guys, is starting to run. It dropped out, and then it's starting to push back up, as you can see here. I might get in ROKU. If it can hold over that $0.50 well, I might get in with like 20 shares just to see if it runs. No, too late. Man, but look at ROKU. That thing's pushing up big. Man, I'm tempted to hop in ROKU here because it bounced right over that $0.50 and it bounced back down, held it as support, and then made that big push. So we'll see what that one does. I'm very tempted to get in it, but it's just such a crazy mover. It needs a pullback. Looks like ITIS is trying to test that $3 point maybe. ITEX push it up nicely to the 290s. Yeah, 295. Andre, it's getting rejected there at yesterday's high. We'll see if it can break that and then break over 3. Might be a good play if it can do that. We'll see. Man, ROKU making this big push. ITEX starting to push up too. Alright, so the market's been open for 15 minutes. Let's see what we got now. ROKU's most likely going to test that $3 point. Might break over it really quickly here. See, I hesitated to get in. I called it out right here in the 260s. Yep, there it goes. Break $3. HMNY is starting to test that high, but I don't trust HMNY at all. So we'll see what this one does. Man, look at ROKU. Would have been a good long if I would have just pulled the trigger on it, but I'm not upset. I don't want to chase it. It's a nice flag though. We'll see what happens. So if ROKU can hold over this $23 after this red candle and try to break it, we'll see what happens. You got to be careful with it though. Yeah, ITK starting to give it back. What's up, Quentin? LINU starting to make a little push. Man. Maybe get in here. Looks like a small share size. Volume picked up on LINU. So the volume's heading up on LINU. We'll see what it does. I might jump in. Yeah, I don't like this pullback here on ROKU. We'll see what happens. Well, this pullback's necessary, but we'll see if it can hold over this 2370 point. HMNY. HMNY broke over that high at $15.57. It's at $15.62 now. We'll see what that one does. Yeah, to be honest, this Friday is pretty slow. There's not much I see that I like, really. We'll see what LINU does, but I don't really like anything else that much right now. We'll see if ROKU can make this flag pattern and break over 2316. We'll see if it makes that push. I'll go ahead and get in LINU for that push up. So LINU starting to make that push. We'll see if it can keep going. Up to 27, 28, back down to 25. 24. Back up to 28. We'll see what LINU does. I'm in it long at about $1.25 maybe. HMNY is pushing up nicely. Alright, so I got filled at LINU for a $7 profit, so I'm up $2 on the day. We'll see what happens with this one. I set my limit order at 131 for a $7 profit on that one. So I'm up on the day $2. We'll see if I can figure out something else to mess with. Maybe should have held LINU, but went ahead and took my profits really quickly. We'll see if HMNY can hold that previous resistance at the 1550 point as support now. We'll see what that one does. iTech is pushing up nicely too. See, I probably should have held LINU. It was moving up nicely for me, but I got in at the right time, but we'll see what it does. iTech's testing that $3 point now. We'll see what that one does too. Let's see what else is moving. XXII. See, man, I would have been up $20 on LINU if I would have just held. I got to work on that. iTech broke over that $3 point, guys. volume finally picked up on iTech, so we'll see if it can hold. Yeah, I'm punching myself for not holding on to this LINU for that push. I could have made $20 instead of that $7 or $8 profit that I took from it. We'll see. It's having a big pushback now, pullback, so we'll see what that one does. See, iTech's bouncing over $3. It's got a little bit of room over $3.08 if it can hold, so we'll see what that one does. I might jump in with 50 shares, we'll see. Needs a little pullback though. Nice, Andre. Yeah, see, I got in at like, I think I got in the $1.23 area, exited at $1.31, I think. So I made $7 or $8 profit from that one. I'm up $2 or $3 on the day. I took a small loss on, man, I can't think of it. See, iTech's running up nicely. I took a $5 loss first trade, and then I made $7 or $8 from LINU. So I'm up $3 on the day. We'll see. I may keep streaming. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it. See, on LINU, this pullback is a little bit too big for me, I think. I don't know if I like it. Might be a little bit too much of a pullback. And then iTech needs a pullback, but this one's moving really kind of grinding slow. It's not moving that quickly. So we'll see what iTech does. LINU maybe. Nice play. Man. Might get back in LINU with a smaller share size to see how this reacts. We'll see if LINU tries to test that $1.50 point. There it goes. See, it might get rejected at that $0.50, so I got a little bit of leeway. We'll see what it does. It's a nice flag pattern from it, but we'll see what it does. It's up to that $1.50, 52. Got rejected. Yeah, I do not like that wick on LINU. I might get out soon. Yeah, I'm going to sell LINU if it drops below and hits $1.42. I'm out. There it goes. We'll see if it can hold this time. There we go. Let me go ahead and change my stop for a little bit break-even trade on this one. Alright, I got my stop on LINU for a break-even trade at 147. I'm just going to let this one sit to see what it does. If not, it's a break-even trade. I don't lose money. So we'll see what this one does. We'll see if it can hold over this $0.50. Man, iTech gave it all back, man. Wow, that's a big drop from iTech. There we go. Nice push. We'll see if it keeps it up. Alright, so I got out LINU for a $8 profit, so I'm up about $10 or $11 on the day so far. Oh man, I probably should have held that one again. I could have just held this thing throughout the entire thing. I'd be up $30. So that's something I got to work on. See, then it makes another big push. But up about $10 so far. Man, see, and it makes this huge push right after I get out. Man, I should have held LINU. Oh well. I made $8 from it. So we'll see what else is moving. So I am up $10 or $11 on the day. Kind of a slow day in the market. Not too much moving, but we'll see. I definitely got to work on holding my winners a little bit longer. I didn't see anything I didn't like with LINU. And so I shouldn't have exited so soon. I got out at $1.60. I would have been up a huge amount, man. And now look, it's running as soon as I exit. So that's something I definitely got to work on. I'm having a little bit of fear missing out here, some FOMO here. But oh well, I had a profitable trade. I'm up on the day. I can't complain. I'm up $10. So but man, I definitely missed out on way more profits on LINU. I got in at the dollar. I can't remember where I got in. I think I got in at the $1.20s, exited at $1.60. No, that's not what I did. I got in at the $1.40s, high $1.30s, exited at $1.60. So we'll see what else is moving. XXII looks to be possibly reversing. You can see here it's testing that 350s, has a ton of resistance here at the 350s. It's almost forming a flat top breakout on XXII. You can see here, I'm going to move this candle, or this line up to this resistance it had right here at the at the 350s. And so it could be a nice flat top breakout here, guys. We'll see what happens with XXII. But yeah, definitely missed the boat on LINU. Got out way too early. Only took $8 profit from it. I could have had 20 or 30, it looks like, from here. But oh well, still green on the day. Man, look at that LINU push. Man, I'm having some FOMO with that one, man. I got in at the $1.40s. I'd be up about $25, $30 right now from this trade. Man, definitely missed the boat with that one. We'll see about this XXII flat top breakout that it's forming here at the 350s. We'll see if it keeps pushing up. Or if it keeps getting rejected. We'll see what happens with that one. I know, Audrey, I see that, man. I'm disappointed in myself. You know, and I made $8 profit from it. So I took profits when I had them. You know, and I'm up $10 or $12 on the day, as y'all could see my trades. But man, I could have made a lot more on LINU, and I just got, you know, spooked out of the trade. Disappointed in myself. I could have been holding this thing. I'd be up $30, $35 now that it's in the 220s. So man, that's the biggest thing I need to work on. I've been consistently profitable, you know, for a while now, you know, just trading like this, but it's about time for me to start holding my winners a little bit longer. You know, like obviously I can see the patterns that work, you know, and you know, I'm pretty good at being very selective with my trades. If y'all can, as y'all can see on the stream, like I almost got in KNDI, but I decided not to because I didn't like that other candle, and you can see KNDI ended up washing out big after I decided not to get in it. And so I'm pretty selective with my trades, and so I picked the right trades. I just need to hold my winners longer, and like that's the biggest problem I have, is that even though I have the right patterns and I get in the right setups and I'm consistently profitable, I haven't had a red day in like a few weeks. And so, but the biggest problem I have is just not holding my winners longer like I should. You should always exit a trade if you should always wait to see something you don't like, and that's why you exit a trade. You know what I mean? You should always wait for it to hit resistance before, you know, to exit a trade. And so I didn't see any resistance on LINU. I didn't see anything I didn't like. I just saw my $8 or $9 profit, or 7 or 8 or whatever it was, and so just decided to take it by getting out with a limit order. But yeah, it's just disappointing to see it run after I got out. So I'm going to have to work on that for sure. Yeah, that's something you got to worry about with SureTrader, Audrey. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. But yeah, SureTrader will limit, you know, SureTrader will limit your, you know, all the volatile stocks that are moving that day, and they'll put it on, you know, simply equity. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it's best to only use the equity you have in your account and not use all that margin, because especially if you have a small account, you can blow up really quickly with all that margin they give you. You know, and I love SureTrader's platform. I love the DAS Pro platform. I definitely miss it and trading on Thinkorswim here. But you know, you can't really beat no pattern day trading rule and $1 commissions in a regulated broker. So I know I'm going to get my money out if I need to. Yeah, LINU is crashing now. The key point for LINU is right here at this $1.78 point. So if it can hold over that 178 point right here, then it's still okay. It could continue pushing up. But if it can't hold over this 178 point, or this 180 point really, I don't like it. You know, I'm not a professional investor. I'm not liable if y'all listen to my advice and lose money or whatever, but that's my opinion on it. You know, yeah. The key level's right here at $1.78. So if it can hold over, the pattern's already broken, as you can see, but if it can hold over this 178 point where this previous support was right here for this 1 minute candle, you know, it's a lot safer. It's a lot safer trade. You see, and it bounced right off of that $1.80 point like I was saying. So that's that key level right there, is at 180 where that previous support is. And this is how you should always base your entries and exits. You know, you should always base it off of previous support levels. But you can see right after I said that, it bounced right off of this 180 point and started to make its push up. And so we'll see if it flags right here and it's just a really long, you know, a consolidation, a really long dip in it. But we'll see what it does. ROKU's running too, apparently. Almost gotten this one right here, but I hesitated with it. That's a nice flag pattern. It looks like LINU is doing. So we'll see what it does on this one. See if it pushes over, breaks that 225 high. I'm not going to chase it now, though. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you saw that, Andre. See, not only was it the 9 EMA, it was also this previous support level right here, which could have been the 9 EMA. I don't have studies up. I don't like using studies for the most part. They're too distracting for me, to be honest. I like just trading price action and support and, you know, price action, support, and resistance. So we'll see if this one makes another big push. You got to be careful with it right here, though. This is a lot of stocks fake out right here, but this one could run. It's a nice flag pattern. There it goes. Yeah, this one's going to push, it looks like. See, XXII's got this flat top right here. I'm going to be watching that one to see if it ever breaks that 350 point. See, yeah, see, LINU, it looked like it might fake out. A lot of times stocks get faked out right there, especially if they have a big pullback like that. But if it holds over 2, we'll see what it does. If it can hold over 2, it's still okay, but we'll see. HMNY is testing that high of the day. It's right at that high of the day right now. Just broke it, so we'll see what HMNY does. Found some support at the 1550s. Yeah, we'll see if LI and U can see HMNY breaking over that $16 point. Found some support. We'll see what that one does. Also watching LI and U to see if it can hold over $2. We'll see. Alright, so today's a slow day for me. Made $10 or $12 on the day, if you can watch the previous stream. But yeah, alright day. I'm green on the day, so that's good. Still early, so there still might be some movers. Let me see if I notice anything else moving. We'll see if this LINU can hold too. See, what I do like about LINU, and I'm not an investment professional, you can't take advice from me, this is just my opinion, but what I do like about it is that it broke over 2, and then it looks to be holding that $2 as support, and so if it pushes back up and tries 225 for that high of day break, I like it, but you got to wait for it to try that high of day, Getting in now is too risky because it could always drop under $2 in my opinion. And this is just all my opinion, guys. So like I said, I'm not an investment professional. You can't take, just do what I say, but that's just my opinion. So we'll see if it can push back up and test that 225 area. NPN, NPTN. See, LINU's testing that $2 area. We'll see if it can hold. Good, Lewis. Yeah, I'm just trying to protect myself by saying that, Okay, so it looks like LINU's holding that $2 as support. We'll see if HMNY can break over 16 again. It tried once and got rejected, and this is something that happens a lot with half or whole dollar breaks, is that it'll trap longs. If you buy it right at that $16 point, it's always really risky, and so it'll just pop over it for a second and then come back down and stop you out. And so you always want to wait for it to break over and use it as support before getting in my opinion. See, LINU, it is consolidating well, though, over that $2 point. So we'll see what it does. RADA is kind of breaking away from its previous pattern here. A little bit more volume than it's used to, right under that $0.50 at the 350s at 347. Look, XXII is trying for that flat top breakout. Might get rejected again. There's LINU. It's testing that area. Yep, there goes RADA. There it goes. There's that push. We'll see what it does. May get in with 50 shares. Stock bloggers get death threats. Honestly, I can't believe that, Lewis, just because it's really tough for new traders. A lot of times new traders will start and they'll blow up their account. They'll lose their entire first account. And it's really hard to kind of understand that that's going to happen. And, a lot of times that account is all the money that person had. And so it can really cause some strong emotions come out from people when they lose that much money. And a lot of times they'll blame, they might blame trade bloggers. They might blame, trading courses that they took. Whenever, as a new trader, you're gonna lose money. You're never gonna. I've rarely heard of a new trader that just jumps in the market and all of a sudden starts making bank and all this money. It just doesn't happen. And so, if people tell you it did happen, and people try to say, "Oh, I just started trading, a week ago, and I got my account up to whatever so and so," as a new trader, they're usually lying, and they usually have some type of hidden agenda like that they want. Maybe they're selling something and they just want you to buy it. So you always got to be careful with it. Most new traders lose money. I know I did. When I first started trading, I definitely lost money. I probably lost $3,500 on SureTrader. I opened up a $1,500 account, used too big a size, and then continued to add $500 to it every time I'd lose $500. And so eventually I just lost the entire account and stopped trading for a few months. Yeah, I'm watching RADA to see if it can hold over that 350.2. It's at 348 now. We'll see what that one does. But yeah, it looks like LINU is the stock of the hour. That's the one everybody's watching it. So check out SWCH. It's a recent IPO. I might trade this one on Robinhood. So it says LINU signed a 3-year agreement with China Insurance Company, and so that's the news that's pushing LINU up. So it signed a deal with a Chinese company, so we'll see. Yeah, I can't trade SWCH on UStock, I don't think. No, I figured I couldn't. I'm watching RADA. Nice, Andre. Great job, man. Awesome job. Good trade. See, you were braver than I was, man. I bought in at the 230s, sold in the 240s, made $8 profit, I think, from it. So you're a braver man than me. I should have held. That's the biggest thing I got to work on, is holding my winners longer. I'm watching RADA. I might jump in with 50 shares to see if it keeps pushing up. We'll see. If it gets another big push in volume. The biggest problem is it's still low volume for the most part on RADA, so we'll see. Yeah, Lewis, losing is actually the most important part of trading. Man, look at LINU making that big push over into the 250s. Yeah, Lewis, losing is the most important part of trading. You learn the most when you lose, you know? Like, y'all might be watching the stream and, you know, I'm only making really small trades. I'm not getting in that many positions. I'm just being very selective. And that's how you have to be with trading. You got to be careful and you got to protect your account like it's your baby, you know? And so if you overtrade, it's going to kill you. That's the biggest problem most new traders have, is overtrading. But you learn the most from losing, and losing teaches you how to trade. You know, you might always forget your big winners, but you don't forget your big losers. Every time you lose money, you know, it sticks to your brain and you remember it for sure. Man, look at LINU. Could have held this thing, man, and been up $100 by now. Oh well, might have been up $50 or $60 actually, but man, missed the boat on that one. Alright guys, so I'm probably about to shut down this stream. Do y'all want me to keep it going? I guess I can. It's up to y'all. Let me know in the comments below or in the chat if y'all want me to keep it going. If I don't hear anything, I'm just going to shut it down, guys. But man, look at that LINU push. Man, up to 285. Wow. That's the stock of the day right there. That's what everybody's watching. So yeah, guys, like I said, let me know in the chat if you want me to keep streaming, because if not, I'm just going to shut it down. But man, LINU testing $3. Wow. All right, so we'll see if LINU can break over that $3 point. Nothing else really moving like I want it to in the market besides LINU, and I feel like I'd be chasing LINU if I got in it right now. So I should have got in right at that break of 225. That would have been the best entry, but we'll see. Yeah, sure, Andre, no problem. Yeah, LINU is the stock everybody's watching right now. It needs a pullback though right now, so it might pull back a little bit before it tests that $3 point. We'll see. Thanks, NG. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, there's that big pullback that LINU needed down to 261. TROV. I know TROV was struggling to hold over $1. Well, it's at 85 cents now. It might be due to reverse a little bit, but it was already up a huge amount, a big percentage gain. I think it was up like 30%, maybe a little bit over 30% this morning when it gapped up to 113. So it had to give some of this back, it looks like. But it's at 85 cents now. We'll see if it can build support right here at this 84-cent area. And if so, we'll see if it can try to test that dollar area again. We'll see. Man, LINU testing $3. Wow. Man, look at that push. Man, I should have held. I got in LINU at the, I think at the $40s or the $30s. Sold at the $40s. Now I'm regretting it a decent amount. Man. Big push. Let's see what else is moving. Yeah, I guess RADA's not going to do much. KOOS is starting to push up huge, guys. Wow. KOSS. I'm going to get in with a small share size here. Wow. Guys, check out KOOS. We'll see if KOOS can pick up a little bit more volume and start a run. You got in at 1, Kevin, on TROV? Yeah, it's just already up so much. We'll see what it does. There's no telling, really. It looks like it's due for a reversal to start heading back up just because it's been down so much since the open. But we will see. It's never really any telling. What is up with KOSS's chart? Very strange. Did it get halted? Maybe just no volume, but we'll see what that one does as well. Yeah, TROV, Kevin, you got to be careful with that one. It's just, we'll see if it comes back. But you know, it was already up a decent amount. It closed yesterday at the 70-cent area, right around 70 cents. and so it's just filling some of that gap. So LINU finally broke over $1. We'll see. We'll see if LINU can hold $3 this time. This one's already up huge. Up almost 300%, so we'll see what that one does. Yeah, KOSS gave it all back. Glad I didn't jump in that one. The reason I didn't jump in it is because the chart's very strange. I don't know if it was halted or what the reason is, but it won't let me zoom out on Thinkorswim unless I go to the daily. I can see it. But very strange. So yeah, TROV may start reversing here. That's rough, Kevin. 1 cent away from your order, huh? 1 cent away from your sell order. That's rough, man. So it sounds like Q is making some money on LINU today. Good job, Q. I think I've just been too busy talking in this stream to really get in much. I'm up $10 or $12 on the day, so not a bad day, but not a huge gain by any means today. MNKD, Lewis, let's check it out. Yeah, it built some support at this $5 point. Next resistance is at about 540. And then we'll see if it can test that 550s point. We'll see. Yeah, LINU starting to give it up. We'll see if it can hold over that 2.5 point. But yeah, MNKD looks to be reversing a little bit. Yeah, MNKD's running. We'll see if it can hold. It needs to hold over this point right here at 516. And so we'll see if it can use it as support. It looks like it has been so far. Just to show y'all which point I'm talking about right here, where it found support. So you can see it found support there, there. It had resistance here. And now it bounced over that and it's using it as support. And so we'll see if it can continue to push up. Getting out at 90 cents, Kevin. That's not too bad. Only a 10-cent loss, not too bad. How many shares did you have? GDX, Lewis? Let's see what GDX is doing. Yeah, GDX is reversing, breaking over the high of today. We'll see if it can use that $23.20 area as support. It doesn't have the biggest range for expensive stock, and so it's really hard for a small account to make money on GDX just because its range of the day is only 20 cents so far. Now it just broke out of that range, breaking over that $23.20 area, but we'll see if it continues pushing and pushes up some. It just has a really small range for a more expensive stock, and so it's a little bit harder to make money with a small account on it. Man, what's impressive about LINU is that the spread has been relatively tight for a stock moving like that. You know, for a stock that's up 300%, the spread has been in between, 2 and 3 cents most of the time. And so, that's a decent spread for LINU. I I wonder what the float is like on LINU. Maybe it might be a little bit larger float since that spread's a little bit better. So we'll see if it can hold over that line right there, that support line that it's had previously for LINU. Yeah, see MNKD drop below that support line as well. We'll see what that one does. Yeah, MNKD starting to reverse back down. Let's see what else moving. Check out CNIT. Volume starting to pick up, or started to pick up a little bit. Not a huge range, but it's moving some. So we'll see if it can break over that 135 point and see if it starts to run. Yeah, LINU starting to give it up, guys, so be careful if you're in it. BORN, guys, as well, is flagging nicely. We'll see if this one can push back up, breaking that 145 area. Yeah, LINU gave it up, broke under the 250s. It's just squeezing now. Everybody that's been holding this thing the whole way, they're starting to sell and take profits now that it's dropping. And so the more people that sell, the more the drop, the more it drops, and the more it drops, the more people that sell. And so it's just getting squeezed right now. We'll see what that one does. CNET. Let's check out CNET. Oh yeah, I missed CNET, man. That was a nice flag right there. We'll see what that one does as well. I'll be watching it. It got rejected hard at $2, and so it tested $2, got rejected hard, bounced all the way down to $1.73. That's a big drop too. So it might start coming up. A good play might be to get in now and just ride it up for that $2 push again. I would be careful at $2, but might be a decent play. We'll see. IMGN. Yeah, IMGN kind of has a little double top right here. It's not a perfect double top. It's about 8 cents apart, but you can see here, looks like a McDonald's sign, man. I don't know about that one. But CNET's starting to push back up, testing that $2 area. Spread's good on it too. It's only a 1 cent spread. Well, now it's not, but spread's decent for a stock moving that big. Oh, maybe not. 8 cent spread now. So LINU bounced off that 250s point and starting to curl back up. Let's see what it does now. Yeah, we'll see what CNET does here. I'm watching CNET and LINU. CNET has to hold over this previous low right here. So we'll see if it can hold over that. That's the most important part for it. We'll see if it can hold. If it breaks under that, it's downward flagging. It's having a bear flag if it breaks under that. So we'll see what happens. SPXL. Yeah, it's given up some. A little bit too expensive for me. Not tons of volume either. So we'll see about that one. Yeah, I noticed GDX was starting to head. So that was a good call. It was starting to push up. So the range is picking up some. The range still all day is only 30 cents so far. So not a huge range still for a $23 stock. But we'll see what it does. Alright guys, it's 9:40. I'm probably going to shut this stream down. Do y'all want to see me do this again tomorrow? Let me know in the chat. Also, HMNY is starting to push up, possibly trying that $16 point. Lewis, when I meant range for GDX, I was just meaning how much the stock has moved on that specific day. So if you look here on GDX, this thing has only moved so far today after market hours 30 cents, 33 cents right now. And so that's its range for today is 33 cents so far. And so 33 cents, it's not that much for a stock that's $23. And so think about it, if you have a small account, you could only buy, you know, a few shares of this one, like 20, 30, 40 shares. And so it's really tough to, you know, buy and hold for that entire range. So it's really tough to make money on more expensive stocks that have a relatively small range like this one did on GDX today, if that makes sense. And so it's only moved almost 40 cents today, which, you know, it's not bad, but it's not huge for a more expensive stock that's $23. You know, with $23 stocks, I want to see them moving a few dollars. You know, that's when you know the volume's really good. And while this one was a good setup, it looked relatively reliable, and so the money was there to be made. It's just not my cup of tea. It's just not what I like trading. It's just, it's not moving quick enough for me for a more expensive stock to make money on a small day trading account. But yeah, guys, with all that being said, that's the end of the stream. I'm going to be closing it down. Make sure you hit that like button, and, you know, I'll probably be doing this tomorrow morning at 8:45 again, so come check it out during pre-market. I might bleed over and trade live again, so we'll see. Hopefully, I'll find another setup to get into today. I'm up $10 or $12 on the day, which is a green day, but it's not a huge day, but I didn't lose money nonetheless, and so I'm happy with it. Good luck in the rest of the day, guys, and thanks for watching this stream.